rock star, girls in fast cars, VIP buying out the whole store. Paparazzi know who we are, a rock star life for me. I'm a rock star. I'm a rock star, turn up the gain and rock my till it bang in your brain. I want the whole world screaming out my name. I'm a rock star, know what I'm saying?
Sully's my name, you can call me Milk. I'm on a higher plateau like I walk on stilts. TR's banging tracks for me, so y'all take this seriously.
The album is called It's Time, and it will be out late January. The first single is going to be called Party Ain't a Party, because that's me. Because if party ain't a party if Sully ain't in it, man. Because I like to have fun.
Party if Sully ain't in it. If the party ain't poppin', then Sully ain't with it. All my ladies get it live in here, yeah. And all my fellas get it wild in here.
Old South End Records is the label that I'm on. We started it because we thought it would be the best idea for us to do it independently. Have an independent label. That's, I mean, what a lot of people are doing now. It's Old South End Records because a lot of my family's from the South End, and we decided that we wanted to make it like an ode to our heritage and an ode to who we are.
Sully, Old South End Records in effect.
I've been writing music since I was about 14 years old, but I've been performing music, and I actually had my first record deal when I was 5 years old. I listened to every type of music possible. When I was really little, I listened to everyone from Wu-Tang Clan to Tribe to Leaders of the New School to Guns N' Roses, Metallica. I listened to everything. Ice-T. My parents didn't know I listened to Ice-T, but, you know, I did. I worked with Teddy Riley. We ended up meeting through a mutual friend. He heard my music. He seen the package. He seen everything, and he really liked what he saw. My dad came up to me one day at the house and said, Teddy Riley's on the phone. Teddy Riley's on the phone. Teddy Riley's on the phone? He was like, yeah, here you go, talk to him. I was like, yo, no. I knew everything. I was like, yo, from Rex to the Facts, and da. But then when he was like, oh, I want to work with you, blah, blah, you need to come down to Virginia. Absolutely. So I went down there, and he showed me a lot. Like, it was cool to see a pioneer like that pull me and like, take me with him and show me different things and try to show me how my flow could be different. And he came up with things I never even heard. He just has that kind of mind where it's just really, if you didn't think of it before, after you're hanging out with Teddy for a while, things just start popping up. I started hearing ridiculous things in music. We also worked with Coalition. Coalition was is a group of producers that all banded together called the Producers Coalition. They the one thing about them that I know is you might not know who they are, but you definitely know their music, and you definitely hum their music walking down the street because they make crazy tracks for huge people like Busta Rhymes, M.O.P., P.D. Pablo, the Grammy-nominated album. They had a lot to do with that. And we're also working with Jesus.
My name is Jesus. You know, G is us. No blasphemy.
Who was formerly from Made Men and Hangman 3.
When I first heard him, I was like, who's Kid? You know what I mean? Kid's kind of nice. Who's Kid?
And he's also from Boston, and we've been working really close with him lately.
He basically, he's the full package already, you know what I'm saying? There's not too much I can really teach Kid, but to teach him little things about the industry, like things that I've gone through, you know what I mean? So that he doesn't have to go down that road, even though the faculty, the family, is not gonna let that happen anyway. He's on that path already, you know what I mean?
The world be without no hip-hop, no graffiti on the train, no street block, no b-boy to break dance or pop lock, no turntables, mics, no beatbox. But would the world be without no hip-hop, no graffiti on the train, no street block, no b-boy to break dance or pop lock, no turntables, mics, no beatbox.
Making a record is really hard. People think that when you're making a record, you're just gonna go to the studio and somebody's gonna play a track and it's gonna be a single. Automatically, it's the greatest track they've ever heard. And there's girls waiting there in the studio for you to hang out with, and you're just gonna write it there and it's just gonna be done. But it's not. It's not that at all. Sitting in the studio for 12 hours and getting a 3-minute song at the end and not even being finished with it, it's very, very long. It's very tedious. One thing I learned working with like Teddy and Buddha and them is that you're just gonna have to be patient. They'd just sit with me and they'd talk about other stuff, and it kind of becomes like a little family atmosphere because you're all there, you're all eating dinner together, you're all eating lunch together, you're all eating breakfast together, you're all sleeping there because you have to use the time that you have. And if your time's from 10 in the night till 10 in the morning, then that's when you're there. We had a good chemistry, and me and Teddy had a good chemistry too. So it was great to work with both of them at the same time. The shows are insane. There was just so many fans there. There was just so many people there. It was, because I did a show called Knock First on the ABC Family Channel.
So we're going to see Sullee today. Sullee is 19 years old, and he is all about the music.
And they redid my room and everything, and I ended up getting bombarded with emails. And they ended up just checking my website all the time. And they saw that I was at that mall, and they came deep. When I got to the mall, I didn't know what to expect. I actually got a phone call on the way to the mall. On the way to the show, I was sitting with Mercer, and we got a phone call from this man named Jerry Tedeschi. And he called, and he was like, there's somebody here with a sign that says, "Watch out, Eminem, we love Sullee." I had to sit. I couldn't go anywhere and do anything. I had to sit because there was lines to get autographs. It was like that serious. I wasn't expecting that. Merce, the Grim Reaper, is my big brother. That's my boy.
I've been involved in the Sullee project for, in December, it'll actually be 3 years, you know? And we've been through a whole lot.
Yeah, we ended up meeting through a producer that I was working with, and the same producer he was working with, and we ended up meeting each other. We ended up working on a song together, and just from then on, he's just been my big brother. I mean, now he's an artist on Old South End Records.
You know, you hear about guys at a low level, then getting up to a high level. To actually see yourself going through the process with somebody, an artist like Sullee, free spirit, free mind, just the willpower to do anything. It gives you the willpower to want to do anything, you know? It was an incredible adventure.
Hey yo, a party ain't a party if Sullee ain't in it. If the party ain't poppin', then Sullee ain't with it.
All my ladies get it live in here. Come on. And all my fellas get it wild in here.
Yeah, I said a party ain't a party if Sullee ain't in it. If the party ain't poppin', then Sullee ain't with it.
All my people get it live in here.
Yeah.
And everybody get it wild in here.
My website, Sullee.com, you can find everything and anything you want to know about me is on that website. I think we have the single, we have the date the single's coming out, we have the next show I'm doing, we have every show we have everything. It's actually spelled www.sullee.com.
You know this is real, right?
I'm capable of doing whatever fans let me do, because this is a business where you rely on other people, and because they buy the music. They go out and see the shows, because you can't make people go. This isn't like I'm selling water where people need to drink it. They don't need to listen to me. There's plenty of other people they can listen to. So I mean, I'm gonna go as far as the fans will take me. If I could, in a year, I'd like to have my album doing really well, and I'd like to be on tour. I want people to think of Old South End Records and think of great music.
With somebody that you knew instead of going separate ways. You wanted us together, boo. Your girls got you caught up in the perils of life. I can't believe I wanted to make you my wife. You was tripe, nevertheless, I stay with you. Nothing to say to you when you won't learn your lesson till another player's playing you. I'm doing what I gotta do, don't really wanna make you blue. This is the last time I break bread with you, girl. Come on. Your life, you need to check it. I try to tell you slow down.